All right, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Well, here we are again, another year and another time slow simming every single college football game. And we're going to start out this year like we did last year. And last year we start out in Dublin, Ireland. And here we go. Here comes Iowa State. And on the other side is Kansas State from Dublin, Ireland. Remember, Iowa State, Kansas State used to be the worst rivalry in college football. And today they are going for a playoff spot. Remember that, and here comes Kansas State. And Kansas State is coming out here on a neutral site. They go into one of the end zones. It might be for a playoff spot. You only play 12 games. And here in Dublin Stadium, again, remember last year was Georgia Tech and Florida State. And this year, two very big rivals, Kansas State and Iowa State. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see who does what in this game and how, because you never know how these preseason rankings will come out. We're ready to go, and we're going to be underway. It'll be in the end zone. They're going to return it a couple yards, and it's going to be to about the 18-yard line. So last time they met, that's in real life, Iowa State and Kansas State. It is close, but it never really had this much into it. It really never did. Usually this rivalry was at the bottom of the barrel and only very, very regional and local, and that's going to be complete. And a gain of 7, it'll be 2nd and 3. Iowa State, they're normal. They go a bunch of high percentage passes. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw right through the middle and a first down up to the 30-yard line. They got a good quarterback. Remember, these are sprint games, 10-minute quarters. They hand off to the right-hand side and up to about the 34. They got a good quarterback and a good running back, and that's the biggest thing. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Iowa State would love to. Oh, he gets stuffed short. And Carson Hansen is the running back there. He's got a star under him. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Iowa State. Back to throw. The blitz is on. They get a first down and more. It'll be up to about the 47 and a first down. That's Rocco Becht. Rocco Becht is the quarterback. He also has a star. So Becht and Hansen for Iowa State, first down. Becht is going to draw it right up the middle. Spins. He's got to be careful. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Kansas State and Iowa State. Back to throw. They're going to fire it. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be another first down. 3 first downs all on this drive, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Iowa State is driving. They hand off to Hansen to the near side. He'll get 4. They're going steadily down. They're really steadily down the field. Hansen again onto the near side. Hansen through 2, and he finally gets taken down, 3rd down. Iowa State now, 3rd and 4. The winner here really has a good resume notch. Back, and it's going to be the throw, incomplete. And now they're going to try it. It's going to be 52 yards. Can they hit it from 52? Let's see. It is up, it is over, and he nailed it. He got it, and it is good. So Iowa State, the Cyclones have a 3-0 lead. They go all the way down the field. A good drive, taking most of the first quarter, and it'll be short to the 5, 10, 20. And here comes Kansas State. Kansas State 17. And Dylan Edwards, the halfback, he is very good. Edwards, if he gets out into the field, look out. He will go all the way. It'll be a first down and 10. Kansas State now. They're also a running football team, but now they're going to open with the throw through the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. Early on, that's going to be the handoff to the near side. This is the man we were talking about, a first down and more. Up to about the 46 and a first down. See, he can go, and he can really fly when he's out there. They also use him as a wide receiver. He can really handle that. That's going to be a gain of 3, second down. Kansas State would love to drive right down the field. 3-0 Iowa State leads, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and that's going to be on to the far side. And it'll be first down. So now they're driving. My goodness. First down now. The fake. They're going to look. Has time. To the near side. Breaks one tackle, and that's a completion. Kansas State down 3-0. After this game, we're going to show you all of the scores so far. But now Iowa State a 3-0 lead, a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. There's the run, and that's a first down. He breaks a tackle. And they're going to get one. That's Dylan Edwards. Edwards already 25 yards on 2 rushes. He could run wild today, the option, but now that's going to be a sweep. He keeps it down to the 15 and a first down again. Kansas State, sprint football. They're quick games. There it is. There's the run, and they get nothing there. It'll be second down, and now will they get it off before the end of the quarter? And 2, 1, and that is it. At the end of the first, Iowa State kicked a field goal on their possession, and Kansas State is still on theirs. Look at the rushing of Kansas State. They're a team that right now has broken up, open a couple of those. So it's going to be second down and 10 Iowa State, 3. Kansas State, nothing here in the second. They hand it off, not the guy we thought, but he's going to get enough. He looks like Emmett Smith, but he's not Emmett Smith. It's going to be third down and 4. Now they got Edwards back there. Edwards is very good at what he does. He might break it here, but they're going to throw. They go underneath and they score. They were trying to get Edwards on the outside, and Kansas State has a 6-3 lead. So Kansas State right through the middle. Jaron Tibbs, the receiver, and right through the middle. Look at that right there. And it's a 6-3 game. Both of these teams. Now there's the extra point. Is up, over, and good. It is 10 plays, 74 yards, almost half the quarter. And Kansas State a 7-3 lead over Iowa State. High and deep. It's going to be to the 6-yard line and breaks it. And up to about the 19. It'll be first down and 10. Iowa State now. Beginning the second, the fake, and down he goes. He breaks tackles, but I'll tell you what, couldn't get a yard. Lost one. It'll be second down. Iowa State down 7-3, back to throw. Looking, firing right down the middle, and that's going to be a first down up to about the 29-yard line. And a first down for Iowa State. Sprint quarters, 10 minutes, that's it. Back, they're going to go to the left side, and there it is. That's Hansen, and Hansen on a big run. That's one of his first big runs of the day. And it'll be a first down as Iowa State now. Hansen again. Hansen across midfield. It'll be second down and 8. Big time. I got another viewer. I hope everything's good there. It's going to be second and 8, back to throw. Over the middle, that should be enough, and it is a first down. So Rocco Beck looking good. Short throws. usual. First down, backed over the middle again, and they're going another first down. This is like one of those offense football games. Don't be fooled. Hansen, and what a stop there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Good offense doesn't mean high scores. It's just percentage of times you've scored. Back to throw, back, and down he goes. Beck goes down, and that's a sack. And when you're looking at a good offensive game, remember it's percentage of scoring drives. That's for a good offense. You can have a great offensive game, it's 21-17. Or a great defensive game of the same score. It just matters how it goes. 3rd and 17. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Knocked away. 52 now. Remember, it was over 50. Was 52 the other way. When they got their 3, will he get another one? It is good. He's got a cannon for a leg, and it's 7-6. And Kansas State 7, Iowa State 6. We're underway now. High and deep to the 1-yard line, and they're going to go to the 20. Gotta love Kansas State here. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Kansas State the other time had the ball. There it is, and that's going to be a yard, maybe. And that really held him down. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Fake. Underneath, and that's going to be a catch. A big 3rd down and 4 now. Almost like Tecmo Bowl with you throw 11 passes in a game there. 3rd down. Underneath, and they get a 1st down. He can't dance behind that 1st down. You can lose it. It's not like a touchdown. You don't get a 1st down just because you cross the line. It's where the ball's dead. 1st down now. Back to throw, underneath again. It'll be 2nd and 5. Johnson, the quarterback, has been hitting those little passes. 2nd down and 5, probably going to be the warning after this. The fake, Johnson will run, and there he goes. Johnson across midfield. 7-6, Kansas State leads Iowa State. Here in Dublin, Ireland. Remember last year was Florida State, Georgia Tech. Now it's 7-6, Georgia Tech flirted with playoffs. Over the middle, it's going to be a 1st down into field goal range. And what are they going to do? And now they're going to hurry it up. 1st down and 10, 3 timeouts for Kansas State. Oh, it's a reverse, and they got him looking, and it's going to be down to the 27 off the reverse. 7-6. There's the fake, Johnson on the run. Johnson fumbles, and it's picked up by Iowa State. Edwards is hurt. Got banged up a little bit. Edwards a non-factor, but a fumble. And Iowa State will have it. 1st down. Are they going to go for it? They got 3 timeouts. That's going to be underneath. Hansen. Back to Hansen, and there's a timeout. They want a field goal, and they can do it. 54 seconds to go. 2 timeouts. Back to throw. Looking over to the side. That's going to be caught out of bounds. And a 1st down with 49. Across midfield, Kansas State 7, Iowa State 6. Back to throw, looking, it's going to be a short screen. This is to Hansen. Hansen down he goes, timeout again. Beck does 100 yards throwing. Tonight we're going to have the Rams and the 49ers. That should be a heck of a one in the Gold League. They go to Hansen again. Hansen, that's going to be a 1st down to the 35. And again, what are they going to do? 25, 24, they got a timeout. He's 2 for 2 from 52 yards both times. Hand off to Hansen, and they get more yards over to the other side. He's got room, he could score, and he does! It's a touchdown for Hanson and Iowa State. That's what happens sometimes if you mix in a run at the right time. Then all of a sudden you can bust one to the outside. And just a simple run, and he weaves his way in for a score. The extra point for Iowa State. And it is up over and it is good. 5 plays, 76 yards. Iowa State, my goodness, high and deep from the 5-yard line, and they're going to bring it out. And let's see what Kansas State does with 9 seconds to go. You don't want to, maybe you give it to Dylan Edwards and see what he can do one time. They are going to do that. Edwards is on the run. He bounces to the inside. And now they're going to have one more time left, 3 seconds. Johnson back to throw. He's going to look. They fire it down. That's going to be complete, but they just want to get down. It's going to be halftime. A 13-7 game. We will be back. I want to flip my chicken over. I'm cooking for dinner. Excitement of football season has started. There's Edwards again. He goes over, makes a couple moves, and up to the 41 and a first down. 5 runs for 50 yards. Well, the excitement of football starts, and then the big matchups will start a little bit later on. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Incredible game, an incredible day. 2nd and 8. Back to throw, looking. Johnson over to the outside, and that is no good. 3rd and 8. Trying to look for the signal. 3rd down and 8. Back to throw, looking. Firing to the near side, incomplete. 4th and 8. Now they're going to kick. High deep. So here's Iowa State now. It'll be 1st down. They give to Hanson, nothing there. Iowa State wants to add on to their lead to make it 2 scores, especially when you have this type of a game, only 10-minute quarters, 2 scores is almost gold. Hanson, they go back, will keep it, and he'll fire it in. He'll get about 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. They want to try and get 2 scores, the lead. Back to throw, back quickly, and that's going to be a 1st down to the 45. Again, the same receiver, Jackson, number 16. 2 catches in a row, 1st down and 10. And to the 41-yard line, Hanson. 71 yards on 10 rushes. They're bringing down 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3. Back to throw. Firing over the middle, incomplete. No penalties today. There are penalties. Wondering why you don't see them. Back to throw. Firing, no, and I wouldn't care if we do see penalties. Now they're going to have to punt. Oh, high, and they're just going to fair catch it at the 17. They can't add on to their lead, and Kansas State will have it. You have Johnson, you have Edwards in the back. 13-7 Iowa State. Edwards, and he gets down. No blocking there. He beats his man number 47 for Iowa State. Second down and 13. Edwards again trying to spin, and Iowa State got him contained, forcing him to throw. Third down and 12. And Iowa State hold on and get it back. Johnson looking, the blitz is on, looking. It's caught, and down he goes. They're going to get it back. It'll be fourth down, and now they're going to kick. High and deep. To the 40-yard line, up to the 50, and down he goes. 13-7. Iowa State leading Kansas State here. It'll be first down. Hansen a yard. Second down and 9. And Iowa State again, they want to try and add on to their lead. Fake to Hansen, looking, throwing underneath, and a first down. He's finding Jackson. No, that's going to be, I believe that's branch number 18. 16 and 18 have been good today. Timely. Back to looking to throw. They go. That's Hansen again. Hansen down to the 21. And a first down. Back 159 yards. 13-7. From the 21-yard line. Back to throw. They throw underneath, and down he goes. It'll be second down and 8. 13-7, Iowa State leads. Back to throw. Almost intercepted. It was off his hands. That would have been huge. Third and 8. Back to throw. Looking underneath to the 9, and a first down. First and goal. Trying to go up 20-7. And Hansen, nothing there. It'll be second down. Let's see what they do. Well, they run it to 0. Let's see. No, they're going to do it one more time. Hansen up the middle. Hansen to the 5. And there's an injury on the field, so it doesn't look good. Third and goal. Back to throw, back they go to Hansen. Hansen again to the 5, to the 4. And that'll be it. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Iowa State 13, Kansas State 7. Iowa State trying to go up by 2 scores. Look at this. Not many third downs. Now the field goal as we begin the 4th. Iowa State trying to go up by 2 scores. And it is good. Go and turn the thing on. I'm cooking chicken, and it is usually frozen chicken smokes a little bit when you cook it. It'll be first down and 10, 16-7. Yeah, the last thing I need is a smoke alarm going off. You don't want that. And remember, Dylan Edwards. It'll be second down, 16-7. Iowa State, they lead. Big time, back to throw, and Johnson will go. Johnson stuck up, and it's going to be 3rd and 11, and a big third down for Kansas State. 3rd and 11. Back to throw, looking, going for it all. Let's see what he has. Jump ball and incomplete. They're going to have to punt, and it's going to get a little bit tough here as Iowa State wants to run some of that clock high, and that was bad. And the 50-yard line. Iowa State 16, Kansas State 7. Trying to, there's Hansen. Hansen gets stood up, and Iowa State, that's going to be an injury right there, Gabe Burkle. But it does stop the clock there with 8:19 to go in the game. Iowa State by 9. Back to throw, looking. They're going to fire it to the outside, and they get past one, but that's it. Gain of 1, barely over midfield, 3rd and 10. Back to throw, looking, firing, no, 4th down. Fourth and 10, and oh, that was bad, and there's the kick. That was a terrible snap and a terrible kick. That could have been blocked. 16-7 now. Johnson, the fake, and that is incomplete, 2nd down. Iowa State 16, Kansas State 7. Back, they're going to hand it to Edwards, and nothing, their 3rd down. 3rd and 13. Back to throw, looking. Plenty of time, chucks it deep, incomplete. There's nothing Iowa State's defense, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They feel that they got to do it now. 4th and 13. Back, looking, Johnson, they're going for it all. No, and it's broken up. That was a gamble, and Iowa State will have it. I figure 9 plus 3 is 12. Back to go to Hansen off the option. And Hansen to the 19, it'll be 2nd down. Touchdown, that's going to be it. It'll be 3rd and 3. Hansen, no. So now they're going to kick a field goal. Kansas State has all 3 timeouts. But let's see if they can make it. Oh, this will be 4 field goals. And it is good. So he's a good kicker. He doesn't miss many in a year. He can miss one, but doesn't miss many. And deep, 19-7, 4 field goals. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think he gets MVP, but he hit 2 from over 50. So Kansas State with 4.5 to go in the game. Edwards, they got to hurry it up. You just can't get 3 in a cloud of dust. You're down by 12. 2nd and 7, 3 timeouts. Faked Edwards. The throw, and that's going to be complete. It'll be 3rd down and 3. The clock is going with under 4 minutes. They got to go for it all 4 now. The throw, and that's going to be complete, and a 1st down up to the 46. And they're going to hurry it up again. 1st down. Johnson is trying to get him down the field. 3:30 to go in the game. Back to throw. Scoots away. Incomplete, 2nd down. Tried to scoop it away, and that's going to be 3rd down and 10. We're hurrying up with under 3.5 to go. 3rd and 10. Back to throw, they're going to fire, and it is complete to Edwards. And a great open field tackle. Number 4 has done a great job today. 3 minutes to go. And you got to hurry. You really do if you're Kansas State. You can't use a timeout on this drive. 1st down. Looking. Johnson underneath, and that's going to be what? Edwards, number 3. It'll be second down and 5. 2:40 to go. They give to Edwards again. Edwards to the 30-yard line, third down and 4. Field goal doesn't help. They need 2 touchdowns. Back to throw, over the top, and no good. It's fourth down and 4. Alex Key is hurt. 19-7, and here they go. It's 4th and 4, and this is probably the game. Johnson back to throw. They need a first down. They don't get it. It's knocked away, and Iowa State. There is the warning. They need maybe a couple first downs. Hansen. And that's going to be a timeout. 19-7, second and 7. A gain of 3. Back to throw, looking back. They're going to throw underneath. It's another timeout. It is complete, third down. They need a first down. They get a first down. They're almost there to win the game. Almost. Back the fake, back, looking back to the outside. Got it, first down, and that was huge. For all intents and purposes, it was there to win the game. And here they go. It's going to be Becht will hold it. Becht will keep it. And 2 minutes. 19-7, a first down will win the game. It's now 19-7. It was 3-0 Iowa State, 7-3 Kansas State. That's all Kansas State has done all day. And down it goes off the blitz, their final timeout. And it'll be third down and 9. A first down will win the game. They'll just take a knee. Back to throw. Looking, firing. They get it. Is it enough? It is inches. Are they going to go for it? No, the clock is stopped. And Kansas State will now have to go the length of the field twice. They don't want to return. There they go. If Iowa State gets the ball, they win. They'll just take knees. First down for Kansas State. This is it for them. 19-7. Johnson through the middle, and that's going to be a first down up to the 40. They got to hurry it up. Remember, the clock pauses under 2 minutes to go. And a first down. First down and 10. Back to throw, looking. They throw underneath, intercepted, and the game is over. They're going to try and go, and he'll just get tackled, and Iowa State will win the game 19-7. Ironically, the first turnover of the day, Johnson forced it. In a 19-7 Iowa State win. And Jontez Williams, his first interception. And here it is. They're just going to take a knee, and that'll be the game. Iowa State 19, Kansas State 7. Iowa State a big win because this means they beat a 17th ranked team. So when you're going for 12 playoff spots, this is a very, very big game and a very big win. Hansen, the player of the game, loving it. And there it is, Hansen. Well, I mean, that wasn't good. But they're going next to the fans, a big win for Iowa State. And enjoy the stats as I start my rice, and I'll be right back in a second. big win right here as Iowa State, 19-7 their win. The thing is, they had 4 field goals. They want to do a little bit better. They were very solid against Kansas State. And I'll tell you right now that they got to get a little bit better. So let's take a look right now at all of the games that we have played so far. Slow simmed. All these games are slow simmed. Remember that. So here we go. Scores right now, and let's start from the very beginning. Ohio beat Massachusetts 17-0, and Middle Tennessee by a point over Missouri. Memphis over Rice 14-7. North Texas 20-7 over Temple. And AA beat Kent. USC beat Northwestern. That was a fun game, and that's Iowa State beating Kansas State 19-7. UConn beat UAB 27-3. Minnesota over Michigan State by 6. Georgia Tech 31-10. USF blew away Navy. That was 38-7 till the end. AA beat Ball State. Auburn blows away Kentucky. Liberty beats FIU in the last second. Tulane beat FAU. And Southern Miss beat Akron, 35-21. Sam Houston 34-31. We saw that last second field goal there. So that's what we have. We're probably going to do a little bit more simming tonight. And for us, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. That is it. We'll see you later.